EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from the Superdome. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line at their own 32-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses now. Not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. SoA, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. 42-yard line. On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Right at midfield. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Smith. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good luck down inside the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in. Like, they have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
That one, it's on target, but because it's an incompletion. He had that one in his grasp. Off play action, it's Tua. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 17
yards on that connection. Good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the give, it's Smith. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs.
That is hot back corner of the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown Miami. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins 7, Saints nothing. Will Riker to kick off.
Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous.
He'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is shut. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. Down the sideline. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A huge play there on the screen pass. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. I'm out. From the gun, it's Shuck. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jawan Johnson put down 6. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year.
The kicker
This is no good for rookie. Misses the extra point. We'll see if that affects him or the game the rest of the way. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
We'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. Has an opening past the 40. But he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
44.
He'll fake the head. Now, Tua. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. It's second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's in! Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
The Saints take over.
Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Mixon. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jalen Phillips went on the stop.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9.
Let's go now.
Now Shuck. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They begin with a third down and 3. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Into space. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, we know it's always a risk when you catch it that deep, but boy, did he turn the risk into a reward with the long punt return for touchdown.
Well, Mike, you mentioned it. I think that decision to not only field that punt, but attempt to return it caused the entire sideline to hold their breath. But when he found that crease and he got into the open field, I think that concern turned to joy, and they started chasing him down the sideline, and he was able to take it all the way in for 6.
He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right
The
at
Saints take
the
over
25-yard
first
line.
and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll give this to Mixon running right. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jalen Phillips in on the start.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy. And certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 5.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Here is shot. Jalen Phillips. He's in there to throw. And it leads to 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Flipping in this on the ground with Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. And they do something to build upon to try to get this team going.
Smith again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete. Now brings up 4th down.
Great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
Okay, ready? Panther Street! Panther Street! Hey.
Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground. About 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. So here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, here's a run with Kamara. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
2 minutes late here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans
39-yard line.
after this. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, come.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
May not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Ready?
3rd and inches.
Pass. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 8.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He said, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long. We're going to go pick up this first down.
A gain of 11 on that walk. First down, Miami.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. When you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Shoot. Black. 95 seconds.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, Miami.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
To kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
19 lock. Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short one caught by Miami. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline.
This one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Okay,
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job offensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
10 black. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And it's caught outside by Waddle. of 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
Red, 38. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this three-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
On the set. Set, ready. 60 red. Set, huh?
They'll look to throw yet again. This one is caught by Reed. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the mark for another first down.
A gain of 12.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Give up the middle to Smith. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Loss of a yard. Brings us
Second and 11.
At the 13-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. And it's outside and caught by Cloud. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
Yellow. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, it felt like a touchdown. It was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Under pressure and down he goes. They got him. Jalen Phillips in there to drop off as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To the air is shot. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
19-yard line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Right here. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
From the gun, it's shut. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is run in. A great connection there. He's going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for the Saints.
That is a big gainer for the Saints.
1st and 10.
A gain of 48.
Line.
Shut up. Check go.
On 1st down, shut. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
And they got the
and
look
10.
they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Beanie Bishop there on the tackle.
The 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
They need to
Brings
get
up
to the
3rd and
22,
6.
but now face 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready?
To throw is shut. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, already this close, you're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll indeed go, and it is shut. That's taken in. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down. It's a gain of 12, facing 4th down.
13 yards on the
Up
play.
until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays, they're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Ready, ready.
Now Robinson. And he'll get into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is up and through. And the Saints are able to cut into the
Saints
deficit.
13.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Black 40. Drill. 52. Drill. Check. Check.
On the handoff is Smith. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. Check.
Now a run with Smith.
Richard Smith, the ball carrier. Brought down back at the 27.
So 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Completely defended. It brings up 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Open man is Jennings. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way. That's on the former 1st-round pick, Cesar Ruiz.
Warriors 70. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. That's deep for Olave. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the...
This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. And that was big time ball.
Down. Ready.
On 1st down here, it's Smith. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
A run inside with Smith. Space to run inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Rashard Smith, touchdown Dolphins. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Will Riker now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this this fourth quarter. He kicks this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And this is caught on the sideline. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. They'll go, and here's Shuck. That is incomplete. Oh, they attempted to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now toss left side for Smith. Finding room to the 20, to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Miami.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge. And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cut, cut.
They'll run, and this is Smith. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Blue, 32.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Once again, it's Smith. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal.
Ready, play.
3rd down.
Ready, ready. Ready.
On third down, here's Smith. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. Tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop him, they take him back for a loss.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, shot, go.
They'll start out with a run by Neal. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Just shy of midfield. 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80. Hey, check motion, man. Check out.
Here we go. One final play. That's deep for Olave. That's hard. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.